This planning will ease you through the course.
Oh, yeah. And that's the piece, right? Where enjoy the lull while it lasts, but it is where having a plan, it really does help because it just lays out for you, okay, what's the next step? Is that the right next step? Do I need to revise the plan? It just makes it a little bit easier, especially if you have other people that are going through with you. It just helps it ease you through that curve.
Because it just, when I read this book, when I read it again for the third time, I saw it differently this time.
Yeah.
This time I saw the plan as like an outline, like this is the direction.
Yeah.
Right. But like we shouldn't hold so tight to it to where things happen. So we're
Yeah.
going to have to, not, we don't change direction, but methods might change, right? In order to get to that. But,
Yeah.
but the plan is the general direction that we're heading towards, right?
Yeah.
So why is pausing to examine our thoughts so critical during moments of transition to you?
Because I think it is, you can just get moving too quickly and without thought, right? So not being afraid to take that beat, take a breath, lift up, like it's that same thing of you get too close to it all.
Yeah.
And so you need to have a moment where you can step back and look at the bigger picture.
Yeah.
It's really important because we put our head down and we start plowing through and we're not sure. And then suddenly we're like 5 steps past where we used to be, and we've invested in something that maybe wasn't right anymore, or it's all kind of just going wrong. And
Yeah.
it's because something changed and we didn't see it because we were like, plan, 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 plan. So you have your plan, but you got to have those moments where it's like that analogy of if you've ever climbed like a mountain or a really big hill, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You look at the top and it's really, really far away. You put your head down and you walk, 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 climb for a while, and you look back at the top and it actually looks no closer than when you started.
Yeah.
But you start to be able to look back behind you, and then you can see your progress. When you
Yeah.
look behind you, you can see you've made progress. And so it's this thing of like, you can't just walk with your head down. You're going to bash into a tree at some point, right? You've got to like lift up, look at the big picture every now and again, then put your head down and do more work. And I really feel like this kind of work is a lot like that. You got to put your head down, take a bunch of steps, look up, assess the big picture, put your head back down and take a bunch more steps.
Okay, so since you said that,
Yeah.
what are some of the questions that you have asked yourself when you feel a bit off? Like, but
Yeah.
you can't pinpoint why. Like, I want my listeners right now, okay, so the best questions that they can ask themselves when they feel off, but they can't really pinpoint why.
Mhm.
What are those? Tell us what works for you.
Lifting up, looking at where I'm stuck, looking at where the plan was, where I'm at, and then really thinking about who can I talk to?
Right.
Who can I like, who are my sounding boards who I can bring around and be like, okay, I'm stuck. And is that like a mentor? Is it a coach? There's people who you could have in your life for free that could do things like that. There's people you could pay to help you work through things like that. Either, both, all can be useful.